Can I send you a Patrician 4 code to give away, Jake? I have one left over from the Humble Bundle sale. Man, I used to have so many codes for this game. Sure, I guess I'll private message me it. Not a whisper, or else everyone will see that. And we'll give it away at the end of the stream. Because more people should be subjected to this game, surely. I'm in Malmo once more, so I'm only too happy to get back. Oh man, under attack again. Didn't I just murder the guys there? So, ditch you. Throw away my goods for knockoff rates. And then tell you to repair... Oh, the DDR blind is here as well. How am I doing this then? First I gotta think about where I'm going. Doesn't terribly matter, but pitch and pelts looks like it. No, they don't have much pelts, but they've got plenty of pitch, so ka-ching. Alberg should have some pelts. So get up there and deal with unknown pirate, and yes, I see that pirate as well. And he's right next to Hunter, so they're all going down. And remember, this is pirates on low setting. Pirates are such a pain in the ass in this game. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. But I've heard the devs say time and time again, pirates are an important part of the game. And I'm like, I see what you mean, but something is just serving as an irritation. It's a poorly thought out part of the game. And this is me dealing with them with super cheap modded files to take care of pirates easier. It would take about 10 minutes per battle to do it normally and above board. And who's got that kind of time? Well, I'll tell you someone that doesn't, it's me. So the blind is on the rampage and the hunter's going to go and deal with this pirate. Oslo's under siege, but that's not our problem. But you just keep taking out my ships here, so down you go. Now there is a way to deal with pirates that doesn't actually involve fighting them every time. What you can do is you can put a fully cannoned and probably fully sailored bunch of boats as a convoy, as a protection fleet for every single convoy you do. You can imagine why that's a bit annoying. Thorn is also under siege. Alright, goodbye ship. I'm also overloaded, so I dump everything into the counting house. And it becomes their problem. All these slightly busted up cogs. Alright, so the Thagnus is back in Riga. And I got those clothing places built, didn't I? Goodbye, tailor. And where's that other tailor? Oh damn, it permanently left a bit of road coming out there. That is a pain for me. Lots of clay being produced. Still a bit more dairy than I need, so I'm going to chop a few people off of this. And they jumped into the clay pits, where I'll finally have enough clay going to market. And apparently I'm missing raw materials. Well, that would be for the tailor that I just demolished, so not a problem. Just like rebels in EU4, probably referring annoyance mechanics. Well, would love to think of an alternative for rebels in Europa. Alright, there is not any space left for building more houses. And we have 84 houses, which means we can have a population of 8,400. They're all very, almost German in their approach to living here. So I don't feel the need to build any more cheese, and I don't feel the need at all for building salt. But we will need clay, we need that cheese going. Hemp is tempting, but I'd rather this was my main cheese facility, and there's gonna be a huge need for that across the board here. Ah, well, not a problem. Not a problem. The idea of having such a productive Riga is really appealing to me. And we have plenty of money to be establishing these. Not a lot of space though. Seems like we've exhausted that. So this should be plenty of production here. That'll take us up to a population of 10,000. You're capped at 10,000 for a while. Oh, they're going to build a new wall very soon. That's important to me. That tells me something very important. And what that is, for one, is that I need to build some dairies up there, even though I don't need to produce that much more cheese. But also that I should... let's just build a little bit of hemp over here. I'm not interested in these tiny little walls. The new wall that they build is going to encapsulate everything out here. So by building it up like this, I'm going to have a nice big wall. Glad I caught that, otherwise it would be a waste of building yet another bigger wall. There we go. Happy days. Oh, and the Thagnus actually brought loads of stuff here that the city really wants. So, dump it here. Ultimately needs so much wood, isn't it? There we go, keep the storage fat and happy. Look at the cheese, look at there again. Think, okay, they have plenty of cheese. Take one quick look for pirates, notice that there aren't any, and we're looking good. When will the wall expand? When there's enough money getting behind it. Also, I want to buy my way into Groningen pretty soon, preferably about now. What I'm going to do is buy up this cheese, and I'm going to throw it over to somewhere that I want to grow pretty soon. Malmö is good because it'll give me wheat. Aalborg is also good, it gives me wheat. Ah well, over to Aalborg we go. Amazing. Everybody's paying me back. I don't understand. Normally they just screw you over as quickly as they can. Alright, tell you what, we can do it both ways. We'll throw some goods over here. And we'll throw some goods over here. And what I will do with the counting houses is tell the administrator to do what we know best. The purchasing isn't right though. Save that. And get back to Malmö. Look at that. Who wrote that? And load it up there as well. So there we go. You'll purchase and you'll sell. Also, I just crashed the game somehow. I really, really hope that it auto-saved at a good time. I don't think it liked me slagging it off there. Well, I could wait for the program to respond, but I don't think it's going to. How strange. It's not like the game was running there, so there must have been some interface crash to desktop. I'd file a bug report if the game wasn't 7 years old. It's not going to see any patches anytime soon. Alright, Patrician, rise again. The game doesn't crash often, so it's a little strange. Then again, it also delays the onslaught of the sound bug. And it's also telling me to save again. I'm going to call this save 2 just in case some kind of action I did screwed the game over. Now, where were we? Okay, we're pretty much exactly on call then if that just happened. So once again, sell the goods, buy up the cheese. All the cheese? What the hell? All the cheese. We produce plenty of it. And what I was doing was I went to the administrator and I saved those settings because I want Malmö to load those settings. Oh, I think I know what it was. Normally it says counting house, but when you tab, it gives you the names at the top. So when I got one that actually said Malmö at the top, it got very confused for some reason. At least that's what my bug senses are telling me. Just a suspicion. So I'm going to ditch this stuff. Somebody just got finished up though. Oh yeah, and the DDR blind needs to pick up some goodies. They got the pitch. But what else did I want? What else can I even get? I think it's just pitch, and that's fine. Essentially, go out there and get me some cloth. I think we all know what that sound means. Alberg also, I don't think you have an administrator. 50 ducats a day is absolutely nothing. So just get to work. They'll buy and they'll sell and that'll keep me happy. Somebody else wants to borrow loads of money from me, so well, it makes me 60 grand in just a few months, so why not? Well, the reason why not is because they will eventually just flip you off and run away with your money, which makes me pretty unhappy. So many pirates. And it's laugh day again. I'm trying to remember much about Sid Meier's pirates. The combat in that game I remember being very enjoyable. At least I'm a little grateful for the reward that they give me here. But still, get those repairs done. Sell off that cheese. Wow, Ripen... They're pretty ecstatic about all that cheese, but that's okay. I need to give it away to somebody. And the Thagnus is still doing what he does best. So much wood though, I'm gonna have to start thinking about the upping the wood salesman's. Jake is going for the Dosh cap in another game. And yes, Sid Meier's Pirates is pretty awesome. Played it on the PSP, PC, and the NES. It was all good. These guys want so much honey. Alright, we're getting close to housing occupancy limits here. So it tells me that I need to put yet another burden on the clay here. I also need to ask myself, do I have enough warehouse space here? And part of me thinks we do not. I can't build these outside of the wall, so there we go. And I suspect there is nary a... Oh, there's still a wall here for me to put some houses down on. Happy freaking days. Huge amount of houses for a huge amount of population. Clay pits and sawmills are running fine. The stock farm could be running finer. I really want to get the meat wagon on the go. Yes, this is good. This is not half bad. Jake, are you familiar with the game Dead Cells? It seems it would be completely something you would enjoy. I am not. By all means, send me a message with a link to the game's store page so I can have a look at it. Are you saying that because it has production lines in it? Because if it does, then that's something I could really get excited about. Right, do I really need a hunter in Stockholm when I have one in... No, it's Riga that I don't need one in. Get over to Groningen, because this seems to be a hotbed now. Speaking of Groin, we were meant to join here, even though it's hideously expensive. And we're going to commission a counting house.
Don't even think of building any more buildings here. I was doing very well here without you, I'll have you know.
Oh really? Is that why it's such a massive peasantry here? Oh well, we're now Master Chairman. I don't know what that entails for us though. Well, as usual, it means that Stettin's under siege. It means that pirates get even stronger. Man, pirates are so awful in this game. Danzig is also under siege. Thankfully, it's not the places that I care about that are eating the sieges. Okay, so seems that we're finally making plenty of clay. We're making actually rather a lot of clay. Plenty of dairy too, but the clay is what I'm interested in. With all this clay, we could build this place up further, but the funny thing is that I don't really need to be producing, or rather, expanding here. Well, not yet, at least. And that new wall will be done soon, surely. Oh! Did I crash after building my my hemp farms? Glad I caught that. I need those. I also need some money. Okay, there we go. Also, Ludwig has appeared, whatever that means. Where are they then? No sign of any Ludwigs around here. Maybe I should ask the Master of Lud. But I don't think Max is around. Cheers, King Slime. Yeah, well, I'll open that right now so that I can have it there to check out later. Maybe the pirates are a euphemism for software pirates. I bought this game. I bought this game loads of times. Also, there's Ludwig. He's next to Cheese, yeah. But he's also right next to Hunter. So it's a bad, bad day for Ludwig. Now you can surrender during these, and they'll be very angry because you attack them, which means they'll do extensive looting. I find that quite precious. I feel nothing from your cannonballs. Although I do enjoy the reward. Someday I'm gonna have to get another hunter, I think. Now where were you meant to be? I was sailing you over to Groningen, but I'm gonna drop you off in Malmö, just so I can say, hey ship, off you go. Please repair it. Hunter does not need repairs. Hunter's going over here. There we go. So now... Oh, okay. Duke of Pomerania, Prince of Provence of Pomerania... Wait, what? Wartislaw, Duke of Pomerania, Prince of Province of Pomerania. There we go. Province? Well, he's quite unhappy. Ensure that his mood improves. Okay, 100,000 if we make Wartislaw happy. And that was Pomerania, right? Does Riga fall? Riga falls under Livonia. Pomerania is around here. But I don't have any of these places. So why would I care? This is Mr. Sweden. I'm not established in any of those. And Groningen is Flanders, so yeah, I don't care about that and will not even attempt to do so. Then again, he is sieging Stettin right now. If I have a look at his mood. Pomerania is angry. So I'm actually going to take that mission and say, yeah, sure, why not? And once he loots Danzig, which will hopefully be soon enough. I don't see him on his way, but I'm sure he'll come. That'll make him plenty happy, so I don't worry about that at all. Build more houses in Malmö and Aalborg. I don't have much money, so I will probably just have to spacebar my way to plenty of dosh. Otherwise, though, I want to make sure that I'm not overproducing anything, and I'm gonna need to get that wood out. But I love it for building materials. Speaking of building materials, apparently we're short on tons of them. Take it. I got things to build here. I'm sure they thought they were clever with their historical events, but I'm not seeing the love myself. So Thagnus got over here, but I think that's mostly down to me wanting more wood. I mean, I have tons of it, so I might as well take them to places. Also lots of salt, but my salt expeditions tend to go out there and do just fine. So I'm going to take all that wood and head back to Riga. And I'm going to, as soon as I can, once I have plenty of production in Riga and Bergen and have everything the way I want them there, I'm going to start thinking about that. Also need to think about meals for the poor. 49 and 28 when it comes to beer and grain, and I don't have them. How about a small meal? Still needs 24 grain that we don't have access to. It's a big shame, and it's a big part of the reason why I really want some grain. I wonder if any of the cities here wish to offer me missions for building up production. Storage costs? How? Why? Ah, we're buying things up, that's why. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't expect to have lots of goods in these anytime soon, but it would be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All this monetary cost. Excellent. So the DDR blind returns, and boy does it have a lot of goods. And I'm a nice enough guy to offload some of it in London, just so I can be a bit more popular there. I'm going to dump the cloth, and indeed the spices in Bergen, just so it's always selling well there. And then we're just constantly going to go out there and do nice things. Now the cheese guy continues to go and sell all the cheese, that's why Riga doesn't vastly overproduce cheese. It has loads of stuff in it though, and I'm going to have to start thinking about using the Thagnus in bigger ways. So I'm actually going to collect some more cogs from Bergen. So the DDR blind drops off the spices, drops off the cloth, and there's no good reason for it not to head straight back out. Just anywhere that sells us the goodies is fine. I don't need to sell them stuff, it just helps their growth. Man, if there were just no pirates in this game, but try as you may, you can't mod them out. Best thing about them is that they're a free source of extra ships. I failed? No! He didn't complete his siege in time, I guess. So my standing has suffered, but I'm still looking pretty damn good. Yeah, far be it for me to say that. Okay. I need cogs. I'm thinking I want a 4,000 capacity here. Might seem like overkill, but there's no kill quite like overkill. So I produce loads of wood. Do I actually have anybody going out and dispersing this wood? Because I rather think that I do not. So, well, the thing is, I have the people that send out the supplies just in general, don't I? No, you're an auto trader. You produce that kind of stuff. So the guys that go out there and sell my my wood and my clay from there, I'm gonna have them change their tune slightly. That's Hunter, you don't do anything. Bulldog too, and then we've got Steve. Now get yourself back there. Driftwood as well, back we go. I need some naming conventions for these guys, and that's something that's been kind of letting me down lately. Now I got a lot of convoys. I'm gonna have to sort them out now. So if you need to go and get yourself a cup of tea or something, now's really the time, because this will take just a bit. The hey Penny, what's your dealio? It's just automatic, that's fine. The I Love Riga looks automatic as well. The instant, but yeah, you're part of the getting rid of. Yes, I do. The Lone Shark. They're just doing auto trading, right? Yeah. And auto trading is good. It helps build up all the places you go to. It makes Makes my captains get more experience. It's all pretty good. Money grubber. Old Slappy. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Why not provide city guard ships, Jake? The money is awful. And it would use up a lot of my boats. And at least by fighting the pirates, I get some free boats out of it. Pom Pom, I don't think you're doing anything other than auto trading. The auto traders are really nice because I can pull them whenever I think it's not necessary anymore. But auto trading does bring in half decent money, so I've nothing too against it. The Salt Man and Saltier Man, and the what's it called, the Yet More Salt one. I should formulate them a lot better. So Salt Man needs to go back. So does Saltier Man. And what else? What else did I have? Didn't I have the Yet More Salt guy? Steve, I'm sending you back. And the Grimsby just auto trades. And the Thagnus is our wild card. So wild cards are ships that I just have for using myself. And I'm gonna have to get a naming convention. So what would be a good naming convention? I'll figure it out once all these boats are back in. There we go. One thing that I wanted to check was... Yeah, I did send the other guy off on another expedition. Excellent. So... How to call them? I mean, I should put down where they're coming from. The first 4 letters seems fine. Alb, Malm, Lub, Rost, Riga, Stock. Yeah. So the trade good, the city, the number. Jake, what are the options for sorting the ships in the convoy list? Well, here, well, we can do it alphabetically. And you can do it by cargo capacity, and what's this one? Cargo value, nice. Oh, and then there's individual ships that I haven't put as part of convoys. No tooltips, I see. Right, so what am I thinking? Saltman, for example, needs a name. And that would be Berg Salt 01. And then he needs a name, so how many spaces do I have for a name? Alright, so I need ship names. I wish there was an easy way for people to throw ship names in here. But I got nine spaces for them. Well, for now I'll just take names that I see in chat, so the first salt one is going to be the Naffle. I mean, he has his route, and I'm fine with that. So he takes care of providing salt to the west. So that's okay. West Salt. And of course we better make sure it's active. And then there's Saltier Man, so again I need to give you a name, and that is Berg Salt 2. And then we're gonna call this one Dusty. Not enough room for everything. I'm just calling you Dusty. And your route is here, so it's like Salty Center, I guess. If only I could make my life as organized as I can make my trading fleets here. Who else do we have here? We have Steve.